sanara Adonai Jesus anida na halay kanahuna da dahil sa kurahula e ako nara amen. Amen amen I say to you, truly I tell you, I am tetragrammaton, the Metatron kid heye. So, I've stated this many times. The Lord is speaking through me as John 14:26, the Spirit of Truth and the Advocate. John 14:26 and John 16:13. Literally, I am the two Bible of living and the immortal. Metatron is immortal, tetragrammaton is living. You know? And again today, I thought it's this slanderous so-called human who claims to know the Lord can see through him, through me, through how I speak, through my voice, because the Lord is not like the world. He does not like sugarcoat. He does not like artsy. He does not like, just look everything around you. Like I said, it's written in your book, but I said, oh, the man becomes like one of us, meaning to say, he become we know what is gold and Abel. 1 Corinthians 16:2. Humans, he is the Lord, and everything I speak, he is the one. I am giving, I am glorified. And it's stated in your book about that. There's something about it in your book which it's just light up in my book, the Tetragrammaton. In the lower part, there is a book. Because in the beginning, there is 2 books. And when the Nephilim stole the big one, we have copied them from me, because I'm the one who always write this down, and there's always one in me, There's a big book. Actually, the true book of Tetragrammaton, the I am what they steal, the book of So, let's say this, 1 Corinthians 16:2. On the first day of every week, each of you is to put something aside and store it up, as he may prosper, so that there will be no collecting when the Lord come. 1 Corinthians 16:2. What is it that we are collecting, that he may prosper, so that when he come, there would be no collecting? It is the spirits of ours throughout past lives. If I have oxen, you have 2. If I have tiger, you have lion. If I have lion, you have leopard. This is what we are collecting, that each week, each of us is to put something aside and store it up. It is the godliness that we are storing up. And also, it's like a story of grasshopper. The grasshopper, it's like this of us now in this end. Have you seen the big ants that always goes on the round of the mango tree? When it is harvesting time, these ants is very, very hard working. You don't really see them all the time. The red ants, the big ones. The big ones, I don't mean the small ones, because the small ones is like humanity. They're just, I just say, it's like this. We are working hard right now, harvesting. Though we are only little here, being fruitful. Fruitful is to when every time I preach, because what I speak here, when you listen to me, my Father is speak to your spirit what to collect. And with that, you are collecting like now. Kuya Adonaisi and Alba Archer were collecting ages items and where I've been. And Adonai, my Bartholomew the Great, is collecting the view for the citadels. You know, collecting the view for the citadels. This is working the souls. Every time when I'm asleep, this is what I work. I take their spirit with me. Those who hears my Father through this speaking, they followed my Father, and then in their souls I take them to make the designs of the new citadels. Because in the beginning, humans, in the realms, I like to dance in the top of the citadels like a dance gravity. You know, harping gravity. With my, now, it is I'm burning for Kuya Adonai and the others because I, as his only begotten, cannot do these things anymore. You know, he does not even allow me to go out with the skin showing off. You know, like my legs, my arms. No, he does not like it. Even like a clothes that's so tight to my body that sees my body's form, he does not like it. You know, he does not like it. I can do, but when I'm out, I'm scared. You know why? Because the bad spirits sees the hairy side of your arms. That's when demons feed. You know, the hairy side of your arms. That is my on my arms is like this hairy. That is why I'm not allowed to go out. Even my legs. You know, that's why I'm not allowed to go out without covering. Why? In heaven before, I can wear like those Macarena clothing, like those I posted, like there is a short inside, but outside is a long skirt that is cut on both sides, you know, because that is what we wear on dancing, you know. But here I can't. He's not allowing me to do that. You know, that is what we are doing right now. We are collecting to prosper the new kingdom. For the Lord, you know, all this is for the Lord and Papa. Papa, when I say Papa, those Papa wants to, you know, it's up to them. I just give it all to them. To him, to him. I'll just say to him. Because when I see him, that is already, it's like a veins. You know? Sun rays. So on the first day of every week, we are collecting the spirits. The spirits that each of us, it becomes name. It becomes name. It becomes name. What your name, you know? What was your name? E, B, C, D, E, F, G, like that. Example. You know? Oxen, like I've just stated a while ago. That is what we are collecting. That is spiritual work. Like the ants. We are working hard while the grasshoppers, because this is what I see in humanity. They are like a grasshopper of this end right now. You know, like, because humans, we're already on the last days. There is already the symbol of that, which I will give you a clue on my post. Every post of mine, there's a clue in it. You know, we're already in here. We're already like, as in, just needed to lit it all. You know, just it's like, hasn't even an inch. It hasn't even half inch either. We're close to closing. You know? Like humanity in this end, they're like a grasshopper. They are enjoying, they are partying, they doing their, you know, their demons, all that. While we do, we're only little here. We're gathering our food. And also the food for those whom will, you know, those let's say the people that are with us right now. Like me, example, I am here, sent in the wilderness with my 2 aunts who was Gismas and Dismas. I only tell them my work, but they have no idea the rest of what I do because I don't want them to, though they accept me the way it is, as not like I was before, because it's my work now for them, for you. I'm collecting your souls. While I collect your souls, the Father and you collecting your parts as well. This is a riches spiritually for it to be born in physic. Physic, we say this, like this, physic, immortality. Well, immortality doesn't mean just cannot be seen anymore. Immortality can be seen after life. At the Lord's coming. They're just trying to balance me because we are yin-yang. If the yin-yang are unbalanced, many will die. Many will die because it is the solar's energy of the universe. That when it's unbalanced, no one would stand it. As it's stated already, this is what we are avoiding. Because when the Lord comes, no one can stand. Why? I am yin, He is yang. I am yang, He is yang. Or the Father is, I cannot tell you what my Papa is. Because that's it for tonight. He's almost asleep. We've been working all day. Like today, I've been sewing all day. I've been sewing all day. And then I've been speaking to him. And then I realized, the human are like grasshoppers. All they do, they do their partying, all that, while we are gathering our food, so that when the Lord comes, there will be no more collecting. We can just sit still, even if the flood comes for years to come. Because the world will be like this. To cleanse the humanity as it was in the beginning, like those, the icy places. Those icy places, cataclysmic, or whatever they call it, they'll be also going to, because it is sunshine that are coming. Polaris. He can melt anything, even humanity. That is so scary, human. I've seen it. Because I am spring. Yun. There would be no collecting when He comes. This is what we are doing, working to prosper, so that when He comes, we are just sitting. Imagine that. Right now, we are working and working and working and working. It's, you know how it feels. I won't say the word no. It's just that we are still here. But when He comes, we only do what He say. Because we get to obey, even if we don't want to, we get to obey. Why? Because that is Him. That is the work that we are doing right now. We are storing all the food for the years to come. After life, immortality. While the world is going to be flooded because all those cataclysmic, those ice in the Iceland or any places with Atlantic, they will melt. All this will melt, and once it melts, it will be all over the world. It isn't just where it is. It will be all over the world. How many places are those that have this? Ice. Even in Atlantic, it will. When He come, it will dry up. That's what I'm going to say. It will dry up. While the other places will be flooded. Why? Because of demons. Wherever humanity is, that's where demons is. Cleansing. Because we cannot stand the energy of demons in the world. What is the energy of demons in the world? You know? Same thing. Yang. They call it yang. Yang, what is yang? The very, very bad part. It's like a very dark part of the yang. Sharp, hatred. That's it. That is what we are working on, humans. That is what we are working. We are collecting, as my brothers and sisters that are here gathering, we are collecting spiritually, while I, in the souls, also doing this, because even I'm here, my other souls, that it's goes here, humans. I'm not normal like anyone else. I'm immortal. I've died for 3 days and 3 nights as the Son of God, just as the time when I was Jesus in Christ. That is why you call me weird. Why? You don't understand what I speak. You are that yourself, the weird ones that cannot understand what I speak, because you think Jesus would just sit in the corner, would just sit on the cloud and just come and showing his hand in the world. No, humans. God knows good and evil. They are watching you now.